Hope everybody's having a blessed day, and I hope the Lord's blessing everybody well. And it's sad that I always have to be attacked in my mind constantly, with a thorn in my flesh all the time. But I'm going to get to something that's more important. There's a couple more dreams, or more than a couple more. There's a few more dreams here from 2016, and I'm going to share them because I feel this is the time for them. September 28th, 2016, I dreamt I kept hearing this. The voice kept saying Isaiah 17:1. It seemed like Isaiah 17:1 came up about 5 times. I kept hearing the song by the Pretenders, Back on the Chain Gang. Isaiah 17:1 is the ruin of Damascus. And then a lot of them in this world, pretend, and they're in bondage. And we need to watch our leaders. September 29th, 2016. I dreamed America believed she would be saved and had said in her heart, as nothing can bring me down. America had said in her heart, God does not see this. We have hidden our wickedness. Then a voice said, America is a very unchaste woman full of filthiness. All of a sudden, America was judged. All of a sudden. They believed God saw not what was going on in the government. America suddenly found out otherwise. There was a connotation of brick. Remember Isaiah 9 and 10, the bricks have fallen. And how Pharaoh in Egyptian bondage forced them to make brick. And about the straw, I think back in the book of Exodus, I think it is, but don't hold me to it because I can't always remember exactly where things are. But yeah, Pharaoh and the brick and the tale of brick. T-A-L-E. And there was a connotation of brick. And the bricks were in this pattern, like a stair step pattern like that. Just like one next to each other. 9/29/2016. September 30th, 2016. I dreamed about the woman in America. A woman usually represents the church. A woman can represent Israel. But in this dream, the woman in America, I saw frogs hanging off of her. Just frogs everywhere. Frogs hanging off of what it called the unchaste woman in America. I may have as well heard the word bullfrog. I woke up. Frogs in the Bible are devils. The 3 unclean spirits that came out looked like frogs. They're devils, and America is the whore of Babylon. That's an unchaste woman. I think there was another one. There's one more here that was from October 2nd, 2016. Tomorrow will be a year. I dreamed I was on a hill at some house, and a voice said, and they have darkened the Prime Minister of Israel. I walked around the backyard of the house. The backyard is telling you that it's going to be a soon thing that's in the past. Behind you, it was clapboard white siding on the house. And the voice, it seemed, said this, Perez, P-E-R-E-S, or weighted or divided, possibly. And then the voice said again, and the PM of Israel, they tried to darken, and the Prime Minister was darkened by them or their words. And I stood up in the yard, and then a voice said, they all tried to darken Bibi, and they want Bibi darkened. And it vaguely seemed it said, and the land was darkened, And then that word P-E-R-E-S, Perez, again, and I woke up. And 10/3, October 3rd, 2016, briefly, there was this steel thing in my dream, and a figurine of the baby Jesus had been allowed to rust out, and it was harping on that it was grievous they forgot him, and it was awful that they left him out. And then in that dream I said, they need to remember the baby Jesus. And this book of Matthew kept coming up, Matthew 23. And that word it said was to go to America, Matthew 23. And that's the scribes and the Pharisees. Then if there's any more. And then about Hurricane Matthew, here's what I was shown. Sirens like that. And those are the dreams there I had. I had another warning dream, and I'm going to say before I read this, I honestly do not feel like in any way that I deserve to go to heaven after the kind of life I've lived and the way I've sinned. And I'm extremely grieved about my sin and the fact that I have an emotional problem and I can't control it, and my words get the best of me sometimes, and I do sin, and I have besought God to take it away from me. And, I feel like in my heart, being honest about it, because I'm grieved about my sin, that if anybody deserves to go to hell, it's me. And I have absolutely no righteousness, but, to all the proud and stuff, I had this warning, and all the ones that were bickering like over this word, trying to go tear this person down because they didn't get that exactly right, or they didn't read that word right, or jumping to conclusions saying this one was a false prophet, or that one was, bickering, stirring up strife and discord and all of that. Well, in closing, to Babylon, America, I heard this word: the Father in heaven has a place in hell for these. And that's not what Jesus wants. He doesn't want anybody to go to hell. He doesn't want me to go to hell. But I'll be honest about it. I deserve to go to hell, and I know that I deserve to go to hell, sadly. I have not done anything good, and I'm severely grieved about it, and my thoughts did fail before God, and I'll be honest with everybody about it. And those are some more dreams that I had. Everybody have a blessed day, and I just feel an earthquake is soon. And what I said this morning, no date set, that's only an opinion. But I feel still earthquake will be soon, but I can't tell you exactly when. And some more storms too I've been shown, and